I'm Bill Krejci with the National Legislative Committee. I'm coming to you today to first of all thank you for all your hard work and dedication to bringing H.R. 22 to the attention of Congress and securing an amazing 337 co-sponsors for this bill. As the education organization, our Legislative Committee believes it's just as important to not only report to you, but provide you with the material to educate your representatives as well. In that regard, a major step forward took place on June 24th when the Congressional Subcommittee released to full committee an amended version of H.R. 22. Now, the Congressional Budget Office, or CBO, had scored this bill at $2 billion per year in costs. It has long been held that the CBO estimate was not accurate since none of the Postal Service funds comes from tax revenues, nor is the USPS operations a part of the national budget. Coincidentally, with the release of the Office of Inspector General's report on June 19th that scored the bill more realistically, the subcommittee amended H.R. 22 less than a week later, shortening the bill's term from 8 years to 3 years. The reasoning behind this is to allow more ease of passage by Congress when H.R. 22 comes to a vote. With 337 co-sponsors for the original 8-year bill, this should help speed H.R. 22 through yet this fiscal year. The amended version of the House Subcommittee approved would permit the Postal Service to realign its payments for the health benefits of its retirees. Now, this economic relief legislation for the Postal Service is not a bailout. Without this legislation, the Postal Service will reach its mandated debt ceiling and could very well have to inconceivably end operations. Unfortunately, CBO's scoring delayed the movement based on faulty financial reasoning. Of all the government or semi-government agencies in the United States, only the Postal Service is self-sufficient, operating totally tax-free since 1983, as mandated by the Postal Reorganization Act of 1970. In fact, the Postal Service is the best cash cow model of any government agency ever, in addition to being the most trusted and utilized government agency in the world. This relief is needed because the Postal Service, despite continued cost-cutting, has projected losses of more than $6 billion this year due to the devastating impact of the economic recession. H.R. 22 would help provide relief for 3 years, when hopefully the economy will be back on the recovery, along with the mailing industry. Now, H.R. 22 alone does not save the Postal Service, but it does provide some breathing room, and in effect could be also considered a jobs bill as well. The full committee has scheduled a markup for H.R. 22 this Friday, July 10th. League is making an urgent call to all its members to contact their representatives on the Oversight Committee. A list is on the national website with contact numbers under latest legislative news. If they have co-sponsored H.R. 22, thank them for their support and update their legislative aid on postal issues regarding the subcommittee's unanimous approval. Then, request that their representative vote yes per that subcommittee's unanimous approval. If they have not co-sponsored, update their legislative aid on postal issues regarding the subcommittee's unanimous approval and urge their representative to also vote yes, again, per the unanimous approval of the subcommittee. It is vitally important that you emphasize the subcommittee's unanimous approval. Securing the full committee's approval will be the next vital step in seeing success for H.R. 22. Thank you. For the National Legislative Committee, I'm Bill Krejci.